Everybody, it's morning and guess what? I got new sunglasses.
And you're
yep.
gonna lose them.
And they are not from Meijer, they are from Walmart.
You're going to lose them.
And I'll probably lose them. We're on our way to go to a park. Our area has some really neat metro parks, and you saw one last week. If you didn't, then I will hopefully have an iCard right here that you can click and you can go check it out. But we're going to a different one today, and this one has a mansion on it. We're gonna go see a mansion. We don't get to walk through it today because there's not a tour, but I'm excited to go check it out. Oh, and guess what? There might be a tornado tonight. About coming to a park that none of us have been to is that it's a brand new adventure for all of us. This place is busy though. You can tell that it's in the heart of the city instead of out in the outskirts. I'm excited to see what it's about. So apparently this property was once owned by the people who invented spark plugs. I'll have to tell you the guy's name when I can find it. I can't remember. But they spared no expense building their home, and this home had 7 bedrooms just for their maids. And now, I guess it was built I think in 1938, and now it's open to the public as a park, and you can take tours of the house, which is what we're walking toward. You can hear that we're still in the city though, but isn't this gorgeous? See?
A rat.
And what was it doing?
It looked like a giant roly-poly. It looked like a giant roly-poly.
Where did it go?
It just went under the grass, and then suddenly all you could see was wiggling grass.
And then it went into the poison ivy.
Well, it's gonna suffer a painful death.
Okay, so I found out the name of the guy. His name was Stranahan, and in 1912, he was 26 years old. R.A. Stranahan secured a contract to become Ford Motor Company's sole supplier of spark plugs. This is after making their fortune. This was the garage that housed their limousines. Let's see if we can get a closer look. And it had apparently 2 other garages back then.
Look, you can see like this.
Let's go take a closer look.
I think it might have used.
Stranahan apparently is a big name in this area. They also would do maintenance on their cars here. This garage is way, way bigger than most people's homes.
Except it's not a garage anymore.
Well, yeah, no, they're not using it as a garage anymore.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's been modernized.
With carpet, tables.
Yeah, they probably have wedding receptions.
Pull-down screen.
Yeah.
And things like that in here now.
Where kids would go for day camp.
Let's go see the rest. I guess this was their private driveway. This is not the driveway that visitors used, but what the family used. So I think that we're approaching the house. They call it the manor, I think. There's signs up here that'll tell us. I did read before coming here that they once had a swimming pool out front. Can you imagine this being your front yard? This is their front yard. I think it's so cool that they opened it up to the public. Nobody lives here anymore, so the family just donated it to the city. That's just the front yard. Wait till I turn around and show you the house. Look at the pretty, I don't know if you can see over there to the left, there's a gazebo over there. And their pool used to be over in that area. But just imagine them driving their limousines around this circular drive. Pretty impressive. There it is in all its splendor.
I have no idea.
Okay, so do you see where Rebecca's walking to, this grassy area? Buried underneath this lawn is a 25 by 75 foot in-ground swimming pool. It was installed in 1938. The pool featured both high and low diving boards, and they would hire a swimming instructor to give lessons to their family. These white cabana buildings are original, to the property and once housed changing rooms, showers, bathrooms, and a small kitchenette to service guests using the pool. Sheesh, I wish they still had the pool, but I can imagine it. Here's a picture. Can you see that? So these are called the formal gardens. We're going to go walk through them. And these formal gardens were designed by a landscape architect named Ellen Biddle Shipman. She also designed gardens for the Rockefellers and the Fords and other wealthy entrepreneurs. And this is only a handful of them still remain in America. At one point in time there were 600 of them. And this is one of the only ones in America that is still open free of charge to people.
Someone left a water bottle on the bench. Come on.
There's a peek inside. But we're not going to go on the rest of the tour today. See that area right there? We just climbed down that with a stroller and all. This is just beyond the backyard that you saw. And now it continues. This is their backyard. Wowzers. So the Stranahan family, when they purchased this property, they knew that the Ottawa River was close by, so they had it diverted into their backyard and created an island so that they could have their own river going through their backyard. And the rocks were put in here to make it sound like a babbling brook. They used this water, they built a tunnel that went to their house that provided an kind of air conditioning and air to keep their house cool during the summer. So that is an island, and we're gonna go take a walk around it. Not imagine what it was like to live here. We're right at, like I said, we're right in the middle of the city, and yet they had this complete oasis away from everyone. This is a dream here. It's beautiful. Okay, so here's our question for you today. If you were rich, maybe you are rich, I don't know who you are, but if you were this wealthy, maybe you didn't invent spark plugs, but maybe you became wealthy some other way, what would you do when you passed away? I don't know for sure how this property became a metro park, but I'm assuming that somebody along the line decided to donate it. So what would you do? Would you donate your property after you know, so that when you passed away it became part of the city, or what would you do? That's my question today. I think it's pretty awesome that they opened it up to the world, so the world can come and enjoy it, so that we can come and enjoy it. I don't know what I would do though. Not sure. But I'm really grateful that those people, whoever it was, decided that this should become a park, so that we could come here today and enjoy how beautiful it is.
Can you imagine someone deciding?
Well, we made it back home. We sure had a fun time on our trip, and it was great to just get out in nature and see a new park. So that's my challenge to you for today. Go find a park that you've never been to before. It doesn't have to be as elaborate as the one that we went to, and go check it out. And you might have to drive a little ways, but I guarantee that you'll have some kind of great adventure. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't, so that you can keep up with everything fun that we do here at Center Station. See you soon. Bye.
It doesn't.